Streams promotion and save monthly for a chance to win an all expenses paid trip to Peru. Enter now. The time by J&B Bank Savings Dreams promotion is 6 o'clock.
Hey, the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Oh, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Dirty bit. Dirty bit. I came up in here to rock, light a fire, make it hot. I don't wanna take no pictures, I just wanna take some shots. So come on, let's go.
Good morning. Or should I say
morning.
good morning?
Good morning.
Rise and shine, sunrisers. It is a wonderful morning. It is a Friday morning.
It is indeed a Friday morning, and right here on Sunrise is where the fun rises.
That's right.
It's where the fun rises, but we say sunrise where the fun rises. And of course, YEND and ITY together, it makes Yendity.
In the building.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. It's a Friday.
Man.
There's something about a Friday. I don't know.
Man.
If you can imagine if every day was a Friday, we have the Friday feeling, you know, the weekend feeling. You want to go to the town, you want to go to the beach, you know what I mean? If you can get access to the beach, you know what I mean? I mean, my beach, you know, Hotel Elshire, you know, my place. By the way, I'll tell you about some beach things later on, you know. It's a very important thing that we're going to discuss later on. But I'm just thinking.
When you go to the beach, what do you wear?
I mean, swim trunks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where do your swim trunks reach?
Above my knee.
Okay. How high above your knee are your swim trunks?
I mean, just above my knee. Yeah.
So you don't wear trunks? No?
I mean, sometimes.
Or you don't wear trunks?
No.
No lime green Speedos?
No. What do you wear at the beach?
Swimsuits?
Swimsuits?
Bikinis? Not trunks?
Not trunks. You know, we had a discussion recently, you know, we were discussing with a church group, and they said when they go to the beach, they are fully clothed. When you go to the beach, you can know who is from whatever church, you know. And I said, the beach is for swimwear.
It is for swimwear,
You know what I mean?
especially if you intend to swim.
Absolutely.
Because excess clothes can make you drown.
Hey, you know.
And that is not what we intend.
You know, because you know when you're going for an interview, you're just a particular kind of way.
Right.
Especially depending on the job that you're going for. So when you go to beach, it's beach.
For
And when you go
sure.
to funeral, it's funeral. And when you go to wedding, it's wedding.
You know what I realized though?
There are some.
There are variations depending on the culture, because interestingly enough, I've gone to of late more of the funerals that I've attended don't require black anymore. People say, you know,
one
cheerful colors.
Yes.
So even that is changing. I remember as a child, it was always black,
Solemn.
blue, or purple.
Dark
Those
colors,
were
yes,
the
purple.
colors of mourning. Remember that? The
Especially,
purple.
It was a thing, you know?
But yeah, that's
But
adjusted.
That has changed, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that has changed.
Actually, my mom's service was probably the first service I attended that had cheerful colors. Everyone in the church was in pastels and bright colors. And it actually changes the mood, you know.
Yeah, you know,
It does
absolutely,
change the mood.
Colors do that, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, the truth is that it's for the mourners, the relatives and the family, the friends who are coming together. Because the truth is, the deceased, they have no idea.
They have no idea. But again, culture and perspective is a thing because you have some cultures who there's nothing to mourn. And ironically, as people, because we are a majority Christian faith here in Jamaica, ironically, we shouldn't really be mourning because it is a celebration, because we know as people of faith that there is something better, is what our belief is as people of faith.
Our belief.
So
Absolutely.
I've actually always found the mourning of death very ironic because it really ought to be a celebration if we believe
depends.
truly what we subscribe to.
And I'm happy that you made that qualification and expressed that condition, if we believe, because There's a video going on. We might talk about it later too, you know what I mean? That's
Hey.
it, you know what I mean? But I mean,
Certain
really,
people go to certain places.
It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes about culture. You know? You know?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You know what?
You know.
Why don't we just talk about it? Because
Yeah.
again, in our culture, you know,
Yes.
we do certain things, we
Yes.
keep it straight and narrow because
Yes.
we want to go to heaven.
That is true.
And
that is
then
true.
you have
In
some-
fact, everybody go to heaven.
Lay.
Yeah. You know what I
But
mean?
you have some people who say, no. This certain, no, this, no way, this person can't get in.
Yeah.
And then when we reach heaven and see this person, I go say, no.
Yeah, you know.
Well-
I remember a funeral, a man in a wheelchair, they were speaking nice, wonderful things about the deceased. And him say, no, man. Like him say, I don't pack of that. Him say, yeah, man, wheel in wheelchair, go up and look in the coffin. No, man, him shot me all that about pack like the pack, you know. You know, that was the man, you know. So, but I mean, if you have not heard about it, there's someone named Dingy.
No, man, we have the video, man.
You have the video?
Let's
All
show
right.
the video.
Let's
Let's show
show
the
the
video.
They love Dingy, but the Dingy gonna hell. Dingy not there nowhere, no throne. I know some people gonna heaven. Lord of mercy can't, nothing Lord of mercy Dingy never say. I'm saying to us, we have to know where we are doing and say, people need to repent. Dingy never repent.
You know,
See a young girl on the side.
I have mixed reaction. I'm like, should I be laughing though? You know, but I'm watching the girl at the right.
I can't help it.
You know?
Looking at her and she trying to hold it,
She
you know.
hold it, yeah,
She
you know?
trying to hold it, you know. But I saw on social media, allegedly, don't know how true this is, but on socials I saw why them said Dinky can't go to heaven. You want to know his why?
I heard something
What
too.
you
Let
hear?
me see.
Let me see. We heard the same thing. Me
What I
hear say,
heard is that, and let me give you this side of the story. I heard that he met a lady, right? And they got together. She had a child for him.
Yes.
And she migrated.
Yes.
He met another lady.
Who is a relative.
Well, he discovered later here that is a sister.
That is what him telling us. What he know
Yeah.
is his sister.
And then well, they were separated, and then he met and got married to another lady.
Who was a relative
who was
of.
a cousin of the, you know. I don't know if that's the reason, but
Look
let me tell you
here,
something.
it's not for me to determine where Dingy is going.
No. But you
Dingy
know,
and God go work it out. But I feel
But you
like the
know-
lady might have a pint.
but you know, if you know, the truth is, in our belief system, all of those are forgivable sins. If Dingy say, Father God, forgive me for any wrong that I have done or I would have done. But the truth is, what is alarming or what is making the video as controversial as it is, because in our custom, we don't speak ill
of the dead. Yeah.
You know, in our culture.
But also, I find that in our culture, we have a little way where when people die, we pretend like everything was hunky-dory.
Yes,
The
yes.
lady is just being very honest.
That is true. That is
so
true.
it might make the people uncomfortable, but the question is, did she lie?
Yeah.
I don't know. We will never know, and I hope I don't get to hell to find out if Dingy's there or not.
If you follow everybody got once them dead, them say flying with the angels, you know?
Man.
But anyway.
Anyhow, a little Friday motivational quote for you. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. And that quote indeed actually comes from Thomas Edison.
Yes. I better you do it today. Today better than one day, as Mrs. Kitty would say quite often. So the truth is, start. Start today.
And
start
also,
doing it.
don't give up when
Yes.
it is at the hardest point.
Yeah.
Typically, that is when if you just push through that most
Yes.
difficult period,
Yes.
and you get on the other side of that, is literally where victory lies.
Yes.
Think about it as a race. Think about it as a 400-meter race. They do a blistering first 300, and you come into the final 100, and you see everybody lock up. You see
yeah.
everybody almost like look like they're running in
Yes,
reverse.
yes.
But it's the person who does not give in to the lactic acid. It's the person who keeps pushing. It's the person who digs for it.
Yes.
Like the man from Botswana over McDonald yesterday who edged him for the third. Mercy
Almighty
said no.
God.
Oh.
The man dumped to the
Me said,
I want the hottest. I feel it. And the man see the line, and the man see the line. The man say, line, come the line. And the line would not move.
That is the quintessential definition or explanation of that quote in
Yes.
physical form.
Yes,
that man in
no,
that race
no,
yesterday.
Trust me, man.
Trust me.
He never give up,
Oh,
man.
child.
But I'm telling you, Lever, because this morning, Brian Lever, I call him a different name. It's not that, but I'm telling you, That's what we're going to be saying because,
Listen.
and listen, it's going to be interesting because the time that
Noah Lyles posted.
Noah Lyles posted his world leading. It's fastest time for a long time. But anyway,
can't watch that.
because Brian level, he's on every time.
He
We not see him
jumped
speed it.
comfortably.
We not see him speed it.
I'm actually surprised that Noah Lyles ran that semi-final so hard because
not
he
good for
know
him,
for
you know?
the rounds and he did the same thing in the 100 and didn't have much left in the tank. However, the difference between the 100 meter and the 200 obviously
On the
is
same
that
day. Because they get
the
a
100
night to
meter,
rest.
the semi-final, and the final is within 2 hours of
Yes,
each other,
yes.
where the 200 meter you have more recovery time. But I still am very surprised that he ran that so hard, knowing that they're going at it this morning. But make we see. I just know this for sure.
Yes, it happens at
Brian
that
Level is
8 hours.
on that podium.
Yes.
He's on that podium, I
You
know.
understand?
Yeah, man. He's going to take home him first world medal today. As to what the hardware color is, we don't know.
But we're working on it, you know? Anyway,
man.
we're celebrating even before that because there's a birthday being celebrated today.
Yes.
Happy birthday belated to our Sunrise nephew,
King.
He turned 7
Yesterday.
Look at him. Hey.
King is the son of one of our producers, Stacey and Sutherland. And we
Yes.
hope you guys had a wonderful day. Stacey, I know you celebrated your boy.
Yes, yes.
King, we love you. We hope you had a
We
great
love
birthday,
you.
King.
Yes. And also, our social media team member, Daniel Brown, her grandmother, they're celebrating their birthdays today. Happy birthday to the
nice.
lovely ladies. Oh, look at them.
Daniel and her grandma.
Oh,
Lovely.
they're both celebrating together.
Very
awesome
nice.
is the word.
Happy birthday. Also celebrating today, ching ching.
Yes, roast and fry.
Yeah. Is roast and fry or roast or fry?
A roast.
Or.
A roast. No, when you roast it, then you can fry it after. You know?
IT,
Yeah.
you know, some can't bother.
When you roast it, then you can slice something, that thing starts, and then you can fry it after.
Well, whether you roast and fry or roast or fry,
Yes.
dancehall artist born Radion Tashaman Beckford, also known as Chiching Ching. He celebrates his birthday today. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day, Chiching.
That name could have been an interesting performer name, you know. Radiant Tashaman. You know, have a ring.
I see you here?
Listen, we're sending early birthday shout out to drum roll Auntie Tess. This is coming from her sister Tabby.
Tessie.
Oh,
Tessie
happy
celebrates her
birthday.
birthday tomorrow. And of course, your message says, happy birthday to my phenomenal sister, built-in bestie,
Yes.
extraordinarily talented, exceptional mother, amazing auntie, fantastic teacher, one-of-a-kind woman, and baby of the family. That's coming from your sister, Tammy, but also from all of us right here at
Yes.
the Sunrise family. And all your Voice Box kids, they
Yes.
love you.
And I'm coming to my train. Do, re, mi. All right, I'm working on a test. I'm working on, by the way, let me just say this publicly. Again, she's easily one of the best voices in the world.
Oh, without question. I thought you were going to say
Word.
something else publicly.
Yeah,
After
best
that, do re
voices.
mi. I thought you were going to say that you
I'm working on it.
you're moving into
Remember
another
the
career.
earlier you said, you know, you said, don't give up.
No.
You know,
What
you
I
said-
actually said was, when you're working at something and you're at the most difficult point, that is where you don't give up. But some things you actually don't even need to start because. But you know what I think you could do is be a voiceover artist.
Let
I
me
think you
ask
could do
you.
voice acting. You're
Let me
very
ask
good at
you.
voices.
Let me ask you,
Impersonations.
which is easier to learn,
Tell me.
dancing or singing? Da da dee, think about
That's interesting.
that.
Let me marinate on that.
Let's play some music and think about it. And we get back to-
No, wait. Also, we mentioned Tammy just now because we wished Tessa an happy early birthday.
Yes.
But Tammy and family, well, Tammy and Wayne,
Yes.
they're celebrating their anniversary tomorrow. So happy
Oh,
anniversary to the
Mitchells!
Mitchells.
Yeah.
Big up Tammy and Wayne.
Hi, Wayne! listen. I tell you, man.
Oh, I love her
classic.
wedding dress, you see?
Congratulations.
Oh, so
Beautiful.
nice. Champagne, so cool. And just him good old wife. Yeah.
Congratulations to the Mitchells. Absolutely amazing one. Wishing you all the very best for tomorrow as a celebration. That's a double celebration.
Yes.
It's
always been. Yeah. Tammy got married on Tessie's birthday, so it's always a celebration for them.
It's a Septemberation.
All right. We have a very fun show planned for you this morning, you guys. So we are going to kick things off now in the way we always do with a mixtape. But this mixtape is actually, this one is dedicated to going out for the Mitchells.
This one, reaching out to Wayne Mitchell alongside Tammy Mitchell.
Yeah. And all the lovers in the building.
You know we do.
Yeah. Over to you.
Your heart is sent from heaven. There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven. I wanna be the one who you believe in. Your heart is sent from heaven. And there's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven.
My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love.
Building trust for generations. Celebrating 55 years.
The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
It's just joy and niceness whenever we get together. And that smile on your face is something to treasure. Yeah.
Grateful that in these special moments, I'm the one that you always chosen.
Thank you, Jamaica, for 50 years of finger-licking good memories. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Yeah.
Get home with NHT, more possibilities. Get home with NHT, turn a dream home into reality. From vision to foundation, for many generations. Home buyer or home builder, get to your destination. Get home with NHT, more possibilities. Get home with NHT, the key to your home.
Are you ready for something mega? Mega Mart's giving away a brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson. Second prize, a mega shopping spree. Third prize, 30,000 monthly shopping spree. Okay, break it down for them.
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Fill out the entry form on your receipt. Drop it in the box. That's it.
Authorized under Section 50.
It's a Schoolboy Football 2025 Round 1 kicks on Saturday, September 20 from St. Elizabeth Technical High School. The big derby takes the spotlight. St. Elizabeth Technical lock horns with longtime rivals Monroe College in a St. Elizabeth derby. CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube bring you the fever pitch atmosphere at 3:30 p.m. Before that, BB Coke takes on Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m. in another St. Elizabeth derby. See it happen live and exclusive on CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube. That's Stets versus Monroe College at 3:30 p.m. and BB Coke versus Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m.
Look at that view over Kingston City. Welcome back to Sunrise. It's that time of the morning when we see what's been making the leads in our headlines. But as per usual, this is the headline queen, the headliner of all headlines. And we get the chance to introduce her like this. Welcome to Center Stage TK.
When TK come, pana, pana, we don't want bad news, pana, pana. Only good news, pana, pana. We don't want pana, 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 pana,
All right?
You know?
I said, no, Mom, I have to perform after that intro.
I need to perform.
I have to perform after that intro.
You did that.
You know, so I don't have any sense in this place.
You too, we don't get on fire this morning because you two were saying we did not plan for that.
Nor did I. Nor did I, my friends. Good morning.
Good morning,
Hi,
TK.
I'm so fantastic. You just look good, so.
Yeah, you look great. How are you
so
feeling?
much. I feel fantastic. I feel good. I feel ready for the weekend. Who's ready for the weekend?
We all are.
How we say,
Yes,
Sean,
yes.
you ready for the weekend? We're ready for the weekend.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Anjay still just a go.
Yeah, and they're like,
The green juice all weekend.
Or weekdays.
Don't give me that look. All right, ready. Anyway, who's ready to jump into the headlines?
Let's go.
Ready.
Let's go.
PM issues charge to members of new cabinet. In a significant address, Prime Minister Andrew Holness charged his newly appointed cabinet to embrace humility, discipline, and teamwork. He emphasized that success hinges on collaboration, not individual efforts. The cabinet's composition strategically leverages past government experience to continue ongoing projects and implement new manifesto commitments. Dr. Holness stressed that ministerial roles are assignments of national importance, demanding sacrifice and responsibility. He cautioned against viewing ministries as personal domains, highlighting the need for interministerial cooperation. And the Prime Minister underscored that major challenges such as crime and education require a unified approach across multiple ministries. His message sets a clear tone for the government's focus on collaborative governance.
Collaborative governance, teamwork makes the dream work. I want to say congratulations to those who are in there for the very first time and those who are returning. And those who are returning, especially to remember that, hey, I'm back there. I've been given another chance to serve. And serve well, memorably, serve significantly, serve in a way that your constituents or the members of your constituency will say, hey, that's my member of parliament and he's with us. And spend some time with them throughout the 5-year period. Don't wait until the 5th year before they see. I know we say it often, but do it this time around. That's my advice too.
My husband lives by the mantra, to whom much is given, much is required. And I would say that I like the charge that was given to the cabinet members, and I would underscore and highlight to whom much is given, much is required. These portfolios are not small. It's not a minuscule responsibility. Being the member of parliament for your constituency is particularly important. You are the voice of your people. Having ministerial roles where you run departments. Think of Jamaica as a company. And these individuals are running different departments within this company. And in order for the company to be successful, in order for the CEO, who is the Prime Minister of the company, to have the thing being a well-oiled machine, everyone has to play their part. And that actually includes the opposition. So it is critically important that everyone understands their role. It is important that there's collaborative effort in the government that happens on both party across party lines, because a strong opposition holds the government to account, but also I would love us to have an opposition that doesn't just oppose to oppose, but we put Jamaica first. I think we're at a critical point in Jamaica where a big shift can happen, but it requires all hands on deck and a collaborative effort. So I'm wishing everyone all the best going forward, but just literally remember, to whom much is given,
much is expected. In fact, free advice to the Prime Minister, that's my personal advice. I want you to consider removing culture, separating culture from sports.
I agree.
Give culture
it's a big ministry.
Own ministry. This is Jamaica.
It's a big ministry.
You know? And perhaps you'll need another member, so that not one person in charge of such a
that's a huge ministry, especially because those two areas are actually the thing that Jamaica is known most for. We're known most for our culture and our sport. And it is a massive undertaking for a singular entity
to handle both.
To handle,
both.
and
Yes.
let's not forget that gender affairs is under that as well. That's a massive ministry. So I agree that could do with some separating and have another person, but then them are going to say, but then another more salary in the tax dollars.
But,
You know?
but then it's also more focus, which gives more results. So,
Correct.
Senior advisor IT Ellis has spoken.
Yes.
We'll see who we'll see the airs it falls on. But you know, what I would close off with is, you know, no matter which party you're a part of or who you supported, make us proud.
Yeah.
Just make us proud. Make us, even if we don't hit all the goals and even if we don't, you know, get all the successes, make us can feel proud of what is happening,
100%.
where we're going. We can see, like, okay, I see what you're doing there. I see it and I feel it. That's what I think is so important. Because there's one thing when the numbers, and it's a tough balance because there's the numbers that show there's growth in this or there's reduction in this, and it's like that's good news and that's good trends.
However,
but then we don't feel it, and I don't really know how that happens or why that happens. But if we can figure out, make we feel it.
Yeah.
We want to feel it, you know.
Yes.
But anyway, all right. So next up, NEPA invites persons to take part in International Coastal Cleanup Day. The
nice.
National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is calling on the public to join International Coastal Cleanup Day 2025. This global initiative aims to protect oceans and coastlines. Cleanups are scheduled at the Palisades Shipwreck in Port Royal on Saturday, September 20, and at Half Moon Bay Beach in Helshaw, St. Catherine on Sunday, September 21. It's from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and the event is the world's largest volunteer effort against ocean pollution, offering hands-on opportunities to remove debris. Participants contribute to marine ecosystem protection and promote environmental awareness. Interested individuals and groups can register via email or phone. NEPA advises participants to wear light clothing, hats, sunscreen, don't forget your sunscreen, and closed-toe shoes, and to stay hydrated. The event is supported by numerous sponsors, including the Development Bank of Jamaica and Grace Kennedy Group. NEPA reaffirms its commitment to environmental protection and sustainable development through this initiative.
You know, I love this. You know, I love this.
Yes,
I actually wish we had a beach cleanup every other weekend.
Right? In every parish.
In every parish. But I would love everyone who is interested to go on out and support this mission.
Yes.
But I can't help it.
Yes.
It would be remiss of me
Talk about the plastic.
not to talk about the personal responsibility involved. You guys, we can't make noise and say we don't have free access to where and what and where. And then we go there and litter and nasty up the place. The other day, me go on a river. It's actually, and I pay like $100 for going to the river. I will say it was Cane River. There was litter everywhere. If you go in with food items, leave with the food items.
Yes.
A little respect for the environment, a little respect for other people. Come on, man.
And remember, it's one of those things that makes us Jamaicans special, or the country special, our beaches.
Yes.
They talk about it when they visit. So
we're the
we
land
have
of
to
wood
take
and
care.
water for a reason. We have all these water sources.
Take care of the beach, them.
And the rivers.
And the rivers.
Well, let me just say this. Let me say this. I 100% agree. But to bring it back to the cleanup that's happening, I hear people talking all the time. Oh, you want to find some nice gentlemen. You want some new friends. You feel like you don't go out enough. This is a great opportunity to meet like-minded people. Imagine meeting people who are interested and invested in Jamaica, the beautification. They're willing to put their time, invest their time and energy behind it. It's great people to meet, so go out and support the cleanup. And just meet, who knows, you might meet your husband.
TK, hey.
And
I'm looking out for you, people. I'm looking out for you.
Yes. Daniel, Patrick, Sean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I didn't say anything. I just call them name.
Mighty God of Moses.
I was just about to say.
No, you have to balance it because she talk about husband.
They're not married, but they're married already.
I'm just saying. I never say anything.
Yes, and say gentlemen, you might meet your wife. It's true. It's true. What IT is saying is I'm leaving out the gentlemen.
What we not say?
Gentlemen, go and clean up.
Listen,
you might meet your wife.
Listen, that's all the time we have. TK, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We see
and I can't pay me for them advice, you know. More dating tips coming up.
I did not say that. All the time we have for headlines this morning. After the break, it's your Friday morning dose of laughs. And of course, laughter is the best medicine.
It is.
R-E-A-C-T. We'll be right back.
Reek.
Reek.
What you say,
Yeah, reek. Yeah. Let's go back to reek.
No. We ain't reeking in here.
Moving on. We've moved on.
Hey, what's up with Suko? What you doing here?
Yeah, bye-bye.
Need to replace or amend your exam certificate? The Overseas Examinations Commission can help. The local service charges 3,960 Jamaican dollars. Apply using our new service portal, OEC Online. With OEC Online, you can pay for our services from anywhere, right at your fingertips. Locate us at 6 Manhattan Road, Kingston 5, or 18 Queens Drive, Montego Bay, or call 876-618-3721, or visit our website at overseasexams.org.jm. The OEC, your trusted partner for certificate services.
Welcome to our place where your imagination can blossom into something amazing.
Where you can get tertiary level education at a practical level.
Where you can be as creative as you dare.
Harnessing cutting edge technology.
To create world-class entrepreneurs and critical thinkers.
Where even lecturers gain benefits from our experience.
Your place is the Vocational Training Development Institute, where tertiary level education and training is empowering and transforming lives.
You belong here!
Get home with NHT, more possibilities. Get home with NHT, turn a dream home into reality. From vision to foundation, for many generations. Home buyer or home builder, get to your destination. Get home with NHT, more possibilities. Get home with NHT, the key to your home.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio?
We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
2, 3.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. It's time for R to the E to the A to the C to the T React. One of literally my favorite segments in this show.
My favorite
segment. All right,
segment
what's our
on
first
any
video?
show.
Me say me love that segment, yeah?
This is my segment.
Say something to you, you just do it. You're 8 years old, you're not an adult. Shut up and do what you were told to do.
No, I thought that's his mother, or is reminiscent of his growing up.
I guess him lady now remind him of his mother.
Oh.
You know, we all do morph into our parents in some way, shape, or form. All of us.
School is so important for parents. Oh my God.
But you know, for a lot of parents, homework time is just torture, you know?
It's tough, especially if you don't know how to maths out, the maths in. You know, you can't work it out. You know, Andre can relate to what I'm saying, you know?
No.
I saw Andre look at me and
He
like,
can't.
yeah, you know?
He's actually, that was a look of judgment. He's judging you, not relating to you.
I'm into words, you know? Not into,
into numbers.
And people think that I'm, you know, because I do accounting, but trust me, But yeah, that's the stress for parents who don't know how to help with the homework.
It takes a lot of patience. But it takes patience. I always say this. You have to remember, the children are like an empty container. Them don't know nothing, you know? And we have to pour and fill the container. So you have to be patient. Them don't know. But when you're like, what is CAT? And then say dog. Them don't know.
You
You understand?
Take time.
Nutella. What is that? Peanut butter. Them don't know. If you know that video, I know you know. Hey, Shannon, I see you, girl. Next video.
Kyle. Jordan. Jamel. Brandon. No. Melissa. Nah, that can't be Melissa, boy. Avinash. No, Avinash dead. Ronald. McDonald. Dylan. That is the date. Yes. Dylan. You only have 2 kids.
You know, I can relate to that. My daughters, both their names start with N. So it's Nastasia and Najali. So if I ever call Najali Nastasia, just say, Daddy, I mean, come on. How much are we there? I can relate. I don't know what it is, you know.
But I find it's definitely when you have multiple kids in a home.
Yes,
That's what you can imagine when Tammy I try find one.
Oh.
Jax.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you? Oh.
Yeah.
Oz.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you see,
Ivy.
it's going to be easier for you because you have the gender balance, you know? You have
Yeah.
a boy and a girl.
Yeah, even though it definitely still happens.
Yeah?
It definitely
With a boy and a girl?
Oh, it definitely still happens. It's because you have to call people them names so much.
Yeah.
That is why.
Yeah.
If we never have to call them names so much, it wouldn't happen. But it still happens. And it definitely happens to Omar a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. If I say it's Aiden one more time, it happens a lot.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Next up.
I was now coming to wash your waist. You want me to wash it? No, it's okay. I will wash it. You sure? Yes, it's okay. I will wash it. Okay.
How to do everything in this house. Everything. How to cook, how to clean, how to wash the dishes, how to do everything.
Mommy, you was now curling. I tell you, I would have washed your waist. Kyle, I tell you, I would wash the dishes. You leave it now. Let me wash it.
It's fine.
Come, let me
Leave
wash
me
it.
alone. Everybody passing, and they're not helping. Nobody will stop to act.
Mommy, Kyle, you're getting my mother. What are you in your quarreling? Why you? I tell you, go in your room. I will wash the dishes. You want me to wash it or you don't want me to wash it? I will wash it.
Only when I'm dead, all you go know to come and help. Watch and see. All you will miss not helping your mother.
Mommy, stop. Why are you doing that?
It's fine.
Yes, you're talking about when you're dead. I will wash the dishes. I am washing it. Leave me alone. I will wash it.
I'm so fed up. Nobody will. I don't know what I do.
Mommy, just leave the waste. I will wash it. Leave the waste. I will wash it. I will wash it.
No, I don't know. And it's not only mothers, you know. It's women. Yes, I'm making the statement. I know that a lot of men will agree with me. You see, they ask you to do something, right? And if you're slow in doing it, they start to do it before you. Like, for example, they say, take out the garbage, and you don't go like that minute, and you see them taking it. But so you ask people to take out the... Yes, but...
I'll just do it myself, it's all right.
Yeah, I don't understand. You know? I tell you, man.
Do you know that's one of the biggest adjustments I had to make in marriage?
Yeah.
Because I was so accustomed to just doing things myself.
Yeah.
And then I realized that my husband will do it.
Yeah.
But it requires understanding and patience too. So if I say to my husband, just yesterday, I say, my tire's low, I need some air. He say, all right, I'll sort it out.
Yeah.
It happened at 7 o'clock last night,
Yeah.
but it happened.
It happened in his time.
So,
in his time.
Ladies have to be patient.
If I put the cup here, if I just turn away the cup, where's the cup? No, I tell you, I don't leave it, but I was going to move the cup.
But you also have a Virgo wife. Remember,
that's
we like things neat and tidy.
It's a September thing. Anyway, I can relate. And I'm sure someone watching can relate also. Next video.
How much fee?
Yes, my boss. Money, peanut, $100 peanut. Money cannot go in the pocket. Money cannot stay in the pocket and grow interest. The more you spend it, the more you receive from the peanut. Iron, vitamin, mineral, calcium, protein, cheap discount. The more you buy, the less you pay. 1 for 100, 6 for 600. I'm here with guarantees. So if you buy and you eat, your belly no feel good on your mind to the side peanut. Because when you don't eat, you can bring it back. You get back your money. You don't have to worry if you have pressure sugar coming down. I'm going to come and come road and read them. I'm telling them, explain to them, because they can understand, amen. So me have that with the church and that with the church and that with the south and that with the south and that with the sugar.
I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, you have anything interesting.
I see what you say.
I don't know, but it does sound interesting. It is, or the buyer, you know what I mean, he was like, what? In face, I said, what will you say? I went to a show once and I saw someone walking in the crowd selling peanuts. Peanuts, nuts. Come on. So peanut, I said, no, you're not going to sell no nuts. I said, why? You have to put some flavor in it, man. You have to put some style in how you're selling nuts, you know what I mean? Sing it or something, man, you know what I mean? And nuts are going to start sell.
So what you tell him
call him on stage, you know.
How you make him do it after that? Show me.
When him go back now, him said, nutsy, no, nutsy. I tell us people say, pay attention and put a lot of lyrics in it and thing. Yeah, it's how you sell the thing. It's marketing, it's promotion.
How you say it?
Him say, not say, no, not say, and him put it in one song. Remember the song?
You know, I think...
start selling nuts. Yeah, it's too boring.
I think before you decide to do voice lessons with Tessan, I think you should sell nuts.
Look here, we're going for a break. We're going to talk about this in between the break, you know what I mean? Because I know someone is saying, why?
To the break.
We move on from social media to the big screen when we get back on Sunrise.
It's just joy and niceness whenever we get together. And that smile on your face is something to treasure. Yeah. Grateful that in these special moments, I'm the one that you always chosen.
Thank you, Jamaica, for 50 years of finger-licking good memories. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a JN Bank small business loan. With small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. JN Bank, we will help you find a way.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Join us this week on Tourism One-on-One as we speak to the winner of the first installment of the Tourism Enhancement Fund's groundbreaking Tourism Innovation Incubator Program, Dr. Dwayne Chambers.
Welcome back to Sunrise. We're celebrating Caribbean filmmakers this morning as the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival returns for September 24th to 30th with 88 films from across 20 countries. That's huge.
Huge, yeah.
One of the big highlights, you want to know? A gala screening of Bam Bam, the Sister Nancy story, celebrated the woman whose anthem is probably on your playlist, whether you are here locally or regionally. Let me tell you, this morning, Festival Director Marielle Brown and the film's award-winning director Alison Duke sits in with us this morning. Welcome, ladies.
Morning. Well, hi.
Hi, morning. Great to see you both.
Mm-hmm.
Great to be here. Thank you.
You're most welcome. When I saw the number of submissions, I was like, 402 submissions. Whoa, that's an awesome number of submissions for this year. What do you think is driving actually the growing interest in Caribbean cinema? That's for you, Marielle.
I mean, I think that we have stories that we want to tell, and the more that we have film festivals that want to show the stories that we want to tell and show the stories that we are making about who we are and our history and our contemporary lives, I think the more people recognize that there is an avenue for their work to be shown, and there is a good reason to make films and to connect with audiences. I also know that there are a lot of young people going into film school from the Caribbean, which is really remarkable. And in Trinidad, we have the UE Film Program, which is one of the departments of the University of the West Indies. So I think there's this kind of general kind of coalescence of things around film that means it's a really exciting time to be making work. It's difficult, but it is also vital.
Absolutely.
Marielle, I want to ask you, just on the back of that, let's talk a little bit about the diversity of the work coming out of the Caribbean and even how it reflects, in the diaspora. As you mentioned, you had so many submissions, obviously you had to narrow it down, but how diverse is what you have on offer in this year's film festival?
I mean, it's interesting because, we see ourselves as Caribbean people.
Yes.
But as Caribbean people, each country has its own unique way of seeing and stories. And I think that our programmer, Wally Falve, who's from Guadeloupe, he said this wonderful thing. He said he compared the program to one, in the words of Derek Walcott, like fragments, that only when you put all the fragments together that you see the whole picture, and the whole picture being what we are as the Caribbean. So I think when audiences watch the films, you feel a sense of connection because you understand that these are our stories. And whether it's from the Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico or Haiti or Guadeloupe or Jamaica, you feel a sense of connection because these are really our people. We all share the legacy of colonialism. We all share so many aspects of our history. Even if the nuance is different, there is this kind of collective experience of being in the Caribbean and being in the quote-unquote new world that we all share. And I think that you really see that coming through in the films. So we've got animated films, documentaries, fiction films, from literally so many countries in the Caribbean are represented. It's really fantastic.
Absolutely, and the different forms. Now I'm listening to the different forms that they are being presented in. Documentaries, short stories, full-length films. Pretty exciting. I was thinking about there are some songs that are hit songs, and then there are some songs that are anthemic. And there's a difference between an anthem and a hit song. And Sister Nancy, she does have one of those anthems, Bam Bam. That story, the gala screening this year is the Sister Nancy's story. Alison, what inspired you to tell the Sister Nancy story, and why were you so confident that it would resonate with people
Audiences,
at this time?
Well, just Sister Nancy, right? I didn't even know. When the film was brought to me, I didn't even know she was alive. I didn't even know. And I was so happy to hear that she was alive and still going strong. And this film is one of perseverance. It's one of, when you're an older artist and you question yourself and, whether or not you should be going on and doing what you do. People tell you to retire, but that's not Sister Nancy. Sister Nancy is on the road doing her thing. You can't test her. You can't test her on the stage because, you won't win that battle. And so it was just really inspiring for me as an older artist to see her doing that. And it allowed me to not question myself in what I want to do with my life as a director.
Yes.
Inspirational.
And I just wanted to share that message with everyone. She is phenomenal.
Alison, the film features the likes of Janelle Monáe and Pete Rock. Let's talk a little bit about how did these collaborations even come about, and obviously, what did that contribute to the narrative of the Sister Nancy story?
Well, as people might be aware, listening to all these different songs with samples of Sister Nancy had played a really big role in hip-hop. In the hip-hop community, the sound, the rhythm. A lot of these artists from Jay-Z to Kanye, even some people might say Lauryn Hill have sampled Sister Nancy. And so I went into the crates and to try to discover who were some of the first people that sampled her. And then I found out it was Pete Rock was maybe the second or third person that sampled her.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him and, he wanted to participate. And it was just amazing to find out that he was Jamaican.
Yeah.
He has a Jamaican background too, right? So it's then it started to make me think of all the people who sampled her either has Caribbean roots or, attached to some way in the Caribbean or are from the Caribbean themselves. So it was just amazing to just learn that history. And then Janelle Monáe, she's just a super fan of Sister Nancy. When she was making her latest album, she wanted her on her album doing something. And Sister Nancy ended up doing this really cute intro for her. And she was just so impressed by it. And so it's on our album, which was nominated for a Grammy.
Brilliant.
So when you watch this film, you're gonna feel inspired. You're gonna wanna dance throughout the film. You wanna nod your head. You wanna tap your feet. It's such a fun film, and I wanted to bring that to the world. We need some fun in this world.
Absolutely, I
agree.
100% in agreement with you, Alison, on that. And of course, tell us, Marielle, where and when, give us all the details about the film festival. Where can we get tickets also?
I just wanted to add to what Alison was saying.
Yeah.
That was the reason that we went for the film, for the gala screening. It just makes you feel so good. And as a Caribbean person, we all know that track and we all know that sound. And you hear it and you want to dance because it reminds you of a party when you were, I don't know, 18 or 17. And you want to go out on the dance floor. So after the screening, we have an after party, which is all reggae, roots, and dancehall back in times. So we're just creating this wonderful experience for people, which I hope folks will enjoy. So you can get tickets for the gala screening and for our closing night film, which is the absolutely sensational Haitian film, Kidnapping Inc. It's a comedy thriller. And those are available on Island e-tickets. And then for all our regular screenings, you get the tickets at the cinema box office at 1 Woodbrook Place in Trinidad. And we've got loads of other events. So we've got a full industry lineup. Alison is teaching a masterclass on making the music documentary. And we've got workshops and other masterclasses and panel discussions and things like that. So those passes are available on Island e-tickets as well. And the festival kicks off on what in Trinidad is our Republic Day, which is the 24th of September. And that is the day that we show Trinidad and Tobago films all day. And then on the Thursday, we have Alison's film and our regular screenings.
Brilliant.
So it runs from the 24th to the 30th of September.
And then you come to Jamaica the week after that. Just kidding, but I'm just putting it out there, Marielle. Putting it out there.
No, we're not kidding, you know. I'm going to have it. My sister lives in Jamaica, and my nephew's a Jamaican. So I'm like, thinking to myself,
ding, 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 ding.
Well, you could have a touring festival in the whole Caribbean.
Listen,
that's what I think.
I don't think anyone would be opposed. So I'm just saying,
yes.
figure it out. So we'll look out for you when you come this side.
Yes.
But also wishing you all the best with the festival down there in Trinidad.
Yes.
That was TNT Film Festival Director Marielle Brown, award-winning director Alison Duke, proving once again that the Caribbean stories deserve the big screen treatment.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, news is up after the break with our girl, T to the K. Please do stay with us right here on Sunrise.
Bold idea in 1995 to years of transforming Jamaican homes and businesses. Design Options has been your partner in style, comfort, and creativity. From fine upholstery to fabrics, curtains, cushions, wallpaper, and custom touches made just for you. Design Options Limited, celebrating style, service, and sophistication. Here's to the next 30 years.
And everybody with me, yeah. Me have to ask, why eat other snacks when sunshine is the best for you? Nature's best buns so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, natural. This way, the flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
Getting the keys to your own home is a feeling many cannot describe. It's a moment we all hope for and a dream that all Jamaicans have. The new social housing program is the difference between a dream and reality. The government, through the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, is building hope, one home at a time.
Schoolboy Football 2025 Round 1 kicks on Saturday, September 20 from St. Elizabeth Technical High School. The big derby takes the spotlight. St. Elizabeth Technical lock horns with longtime rivals Monroe College in a St. Elizabeth derby. CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube bring you the fever pitch atmosphere at 3:30 p.m. Before that, BB Coke takes on Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m. in another St. Elizabeth derby. See it happen live and exclusive on CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube. That's Stets versus Monroe College at 3:30 p.m. and BB Coke versus Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
Experience the art of living insurance with JN Life. The time is
7.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. With much fanfare among the scores of supporters gathered on Duke Street, the opening of the new parliamentary term got underway with the swearing in of members of both the Senate and the House of Representatives. In his inaugural address, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness turned the spotlight on some of the pressing issues affecting the island. CVM's Akeem Oret was there.
It's a historic day for Jamaica as they enter their 15th parliamentary term for the House of Representatives. And in Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness' speech, he reaffirms Jamaicans that they can sleep with their doors open.
For the first time in decades, Jamaica is no longer the most homicidal country in the Latin American Caribbean region. This is a major change. This is progress, but it must not be a passing phase. The decline must be sustained as we not only root out the gangs, but also transform the communities where they once had safe havens. By removing their habitat and changing the conditions, volatile communities, and indeed all of Jamaica, can become safer and more prosperous. Indeed, Jamaicans will be able to sleep with their windows and doors open.
In addition to the more than 40% drop in murders this year compared to last year, Dr. Holness added that he is most proud of the decrease in social political violence.
We have managed to eliminate political violence from our society. It's a major achievement. And it was done in a cooperative way. I believe that this generation of leaders also has the capability to eliminate social violence from our society.
Though the country is making steps in the right direction to reduce crime, Dr. Holness says the next step for the government is growth.
In this term, the government will be engaged in crafting a new medium-term economic plan, one designed not just to preserve discipline, but to unlock opportunity. This plan will focus on boosting long-term growth and productivity, deepening financial inclusion and resilience, and strengthening social protection for vulnerable households.
The Prime Minister again reaffirmed his commitment to addressing the land titling problem plaguing many Jamaicans.
Land titling is not simply about paperwork. It is about reducing urban blight, enabling community upgrading, and ensuring that every new home rests on firm ground, not on sand, but on firm ground, or swan. On the firm ground of legality and security.
The Prime Minister says these initiatives are part of the administration's broader effort to create a safer and prosperous society. Akeem Oret, CVM News.
Over to sports. Match day 1 of the 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League season is complete, and Thursday's slate delivered plenty of fun. Marcus Rashford's first goals for Barcelona secured victory at St. James Park. Newcastle started brightly without finding a goal, and the England forward punished them when he headed in powerfully, the first English player to score for Barca in the Champions League. Rashford then hit a sensational second, firing in from range via the underside of the crossbar. Newcastle kept pushing, and Anthony Gordon gave them hope late on with a composed finish. But Barca held on. Erling Haaland headed in his 50th Champions League goal to help Manchester City to a home victory, becoming the fastest player to reach the half-century mark in the competition's history in just his 49th appearance. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Mommy, I need new shoes, books, so many things for back to school.
Back to school pressure is real. Chris and Charles has your back. Get your back to school loan of $1.5 million with reduced processing fees, discounted interest rates, and fast approval. Win a fully loaded backpack for your child. Start school with less stress and more success. Apply today at any branch or visit www.chrisandcharles.com. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of Protecting Gaming and Lotteries.
Are you ready for something mega? Mega Mart's giving away a brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson. Second prize, a mega shopping spree. Third prize, 30,000 monthly shopping spree. Okay, break it down for them.
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Fill out the entry form on your receipt. Drop it in the box. That's it.
Authorized under Section 58.3.
Welcome to our place, where your imagination can blossom into something amazing.
Where you can get tertiary level education at a practical level.
Where you can be as creative as you dare.
Harnessing cutting-edge technology.
To create world-class entrepreneurs and critical thinkers. Where even lecturers gain benefits from our experience.
Your place is the Vocational Training Development Institute, where tertiary level education and training is empowering and transforming lives.
You belong here!
Welcome to JDIC set.
All right, roll the camera now.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, this is Deposit Insurance in a minute. Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation protects deposits in commercial banks, merchant banks, and building societies.
What deposit?
Deposits are the money you save in the bank or a building society.
For example, savings and checking accounts.
In Jamaican or foreign currencies.
Oh, me get what you say now.
But glad every bank account we me have is protected by the JDIC.
Deposit insurance is automatic and free. I like that, you know. I like that.
Well, them JDIC, money good then.
JDIC. Protecting deposit for you and me. That's good.
All right, thanks so much for staying with us right here on Sunrise. Welcome back. So this morning feels extra special because St. Andrew High School for Girls, it is what?
It's Angels.
A big side. But we are celebrating a century of abundance, 100 years of shaping brilliant women who've made their mark in Jamaica and around the world. With us, our principal, Kiva Ingram, and chair of the Centenary Committee, Maxine Henry Wilson, to reflect on the legacy, the love, and the celebrations to come. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
We're good, and thanks for having us.
It's good to have you. I don't even know if...
No, you know, Yendi, when I looked at the very first question, it says, for me as a past student, I said, no.
That's not your question. Not your question. But I must say, you're both very special because, as you know, Yendi is a past student at St. Andrew High. She's an old girl and one of our ambassadors.
Yes.
And IT is a past parent.
Exactly.
Right? And I'm happy to say his daughter is back at St. Andrew teaching right now.
You know, interestingly enough, we have a history of that. You know, a lot of our old girls come back and teach. Right, Miss Beach, no, Mrs. Ingram.
That's right. I'm an old girl.
Oh,
yes. You didn't know that?
Sure.
All right.
Come on, man. But let us talk about it. Let us talk about 100 years. That's
Yes.
not any small feat. That's not a simple number. That's etched in the annals of history of this country. That is older than even an independent Jamaica. Mrs. Ingram, let me throw this one to you. That's a big deal.
It's a huge deal, and we're very excited. You know, St. Andrew has stood out as an institution, as a space that has groomed young women who make a mark, not only on Jamaica, but on the world.
Yeah.
Our girls stand out as leaders. That's a part of our vision. And if you ask me about two things about a St. Andrew girl, I say these two. Well-rounded leader. She steps into a space, you know she's there, she makes a mark. I will tell students that when you go to university, mark my words, you're going to be the one to start the group project.
100%.
You're going to be the one. You know, you're going to be the one to walk into your office space and go, no man, I need to organize this thing. That's a St. Andrew girl. You know, we stand out as leaders because they're groomed from the start, from the get-go. And this is huge.
Yeah.
Honoring the legacy that has been left for us, because St. Andrew is not only built on what is currently there, but it's built on all who have come, who have made an impact. Our Old Girls Association is big. We have a wonderful foundation. Parents, IT has been so supportive as a parent when he was there. I can tell you that. Our parents, our teachers, our staff, all the community coming together to build this space.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, beautiful indeed. And of course, the theme is a century of abundance. And I'm looking at Madam Maxine Henry Wilson. I mean, look at her, and she hears this, a century of abundance, I'm sure. What does this phrase mean to you personally?
So the school's motto is life more abundance. Right?
Yes.
And the concept of abundance is not material abundance as much as it is a legacy of giving back, a legacy of self-identity, values that are enduring. And so you carry those with you. And so the importance of our 100 years is that we reaffirm these values, right? I think if you ask any St. Andrew girl, they can tell you what the values are. They're supposed to repeat them. And they're important in terms of informing how you live and how you relate to other people and the space that you claim and how you manage that space. So that's the abundance of life that we learn and we practice at St. Andrew and we carry with us when we leave that particular environment.
You know what's interesting is that typically people think of school as a place for education. And when you think of education, you think of a curriculum, a prescribed curriculum. But so much of who you are is shaped in those critical years. And IT and I were actually a part of a discussion last week, and I had said in the conversation, so much of who I am, I didn't realize until belatedly, it stems from my years at St. Andrew High.
Definitely.
And especially the mentality of abundance. Because to this day, my signature when I sign off on anything is abundant blessings. And it's the knowledge that there is an abundance of wealth and opportunity. There's an abundant life there to live. And when you embrace that, it changes your mentality significantly.
And the word abundance is in John 10:10.
That's where it comes from.
The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I came that you may have life and have it more abundant. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Every St. Andrew girl knows that text.
For sure. Speaking of abundance and speaking of the idea of going out into the world and leaving indelible marks, let's talk a little bit about some of the young women or big women that people may not realize are old girls, that people can be like, wait, that's an Andrew's girl?
Why? We would never, this conversation would never end.
So let's take over the show.
So we have people like Professor Elsa Riley and her, another one of your ambassadors, Elaine Comisong.
We have Winter as well.
Right. We have persons who are in the field of research and medicine. Deanna Ashley, for years, and continues to be a leading light.
Michelle Holt, who has recently been given some art of something. She said it to me the other day. She's going to be getting an award come October. Works well with sports, big into sports, always out there. She's
and then we have somebody like a Gail Carr, we may not know her locally. The judge in the Trump case.
Oh, Lord.
Is a past student, right? Tanya. So, I mean, you could go right across the board. We have had persons that perform ahead of the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, right? She's you know, and she plays an active role in the Past Students Association.
Yes.
I mean, as I say, it's unending, huh?
Yeah,
We could go on forever, and it's a part of this thing. It's a part of the giving back, but it's also an obligation that we're taught that as women, right, we have to lead the process, and you go out with that conviction, you know.
What are some of the things happening to celebrate?
Yes.
All right, so we start tomorrow. Yes. Our birthday is actually on Sunday. So Sunday the 21st is our birthday. However, celebrations start tomorrow. The Old Girls Association will have their fete. And they are ringing in the birthdays at midnight. They're having a special, I'm not sure what it is. It's a surprise for all of us. This will be at the Jamaica Defence Force.
It's called Jamaica Officers Club.
Right, at JDF, and that's on Saturday. So please come shake your shoes and come shake a leg. Then on Sunday, we have our Commemoration Day service. It's in the Garden Theatre. Starts at 9. And right after that is our Garden Affair brunch on the hockey field. So the fete is for $8,000, pre-sold, $9,000 at the gate. The service is free. Bless the Lord, will come and will give you some blessings, blessings. And then right after you move onto the hockey field for the brunch, it's $7,500.
Where's JDF Officers Club?
I'm going to assume JDF?
JDF.
I mean,
you'd be right with that assumption. Right, girl.
Main gate.
I think she went to St. Andrews.
That's right.
Critical thinking.
That's right.
Context clues. You can deduce, you know.
Because if I ask you where police officers come, you wouldn't give me the same answer anyway.
No.
But that's where it is. So on Sunday.
Yes.
That's the
actual anniversary.
Actual anniversary.
Actual 100 years.
You have space because after this morning.
We'll have space.
Definitely.
We'll have
Please make sure,
be there.
It would be an honor for us to have the place full and overflowing as a part of the abundance.
It shall.
And also, there's a fundraising aspect to this as well.
Of course.
Let's talk a bit about some of the works happening as we continue the legacy of the school.
So we say 100 million for 100 years.
That's right.
And that is to prime the pump to ensure that St. Andrew in the 21st century, because that's where we are now, is at the very top of its game in teaching and learning. That's what we're there for, right? So there are several projects. We have gotten a gift. This is not one of the projects, but it's a legacy project. We're not funding it, and we want to thank the donors, the Lake family, in honor of their late mother, right, Lloyd Lake Sherwood. It's a performing arts center, a creative arts center, because the school has been doing very well in creative performing arts. That is, if you go into the Hope Road entrance, you'll see it under construction. And it will be opened during our homecoming week.
Brilliant.
But which is April 14 to 19. But we also have several other projects. The access has to be as gracious and elegant as the school has, characterized the school. So both of our gates, we're looking at remodeling them and making sure that they are consistent with our theme as a school. And then we are going to be digitizing teaching and learning. We actually have the principal can tell you more about it, a major project where we are going to be converting a lot of what we have into digital teaching and learning, consistent with the 21st century imperatives. Solarization.
Yes, so let's talk about that. So we have a vision. I am hoping that as we solarize our plants, we will have air conditioning units in the classrooms. I told my girls, and they're on board. Of course, I'm on board.
That's
right. So the first step is to go solar, because there's no way we can afford air conditioning units at the current rates that we're paying. So that's a huge thing. And then, of course, another major project is we are hoping to get a school bus. Yes, we need a bus. The girls are very active. We're constantly going places. We have 9 sporting disciplines that we compete in. Our performing arts, as Mrs. Henry Wilson program is fantastic. So we really do need a good school bus.
What size bus you need?
I want the
You're going
biggest.
to
There's
someone watching
it's
right
about
now.
$25 million for the bus I want.
There's
so
somebody watching
somebody
right
is
now.
out there.
Who's going to make that?
Who's going to
That's
that
going to be their
donation?
I
legacy
believe in
project.
that. Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is definitely a legacy
Yes.
project as well.
I'm very impressed with the fact that you mean what you said about the trajectory that St. Andrew is on, being a well-rounded school.
Yes.
Right.
You know, the Performing Arts Center, I mean, the digitization,
Yes.
solarization, I mean, adept at adapting to what's happening in the environment. I'm very impressed.
Very quickly before we go, because we are out of time, where do people get tickets?
Okay, tickets are available at school. So let's start there. First of all the tickets for all the shows. So the fete tomorrow, the brunch on Sunday, you can come by the school office and pick up there. But there's also online Carbtix for the fete, and then Touchstone for the brunch.
Awesome.
Yes.
And the service we're going to be doing it live streaming.
So if you can't make it, you can still
That's
watch it.
only for our old girls in the diaspora.
Exactly.
All local old girls have one place to be. All right.
On Sunday morning.
That's right. Many thanks to Principal Kiva Ingram and Chair of the Centenary Committee, Maxine Henry Wilson, proudly carrying on the St. Andrew High School for Girls legacy.
And of course, speaking of celebrations, we have 2 tickets to give away to the Andrew's Fete. I get to say that on TV. All you need to do is answer any one of the following questions. Question 1, on what date and time will Andrew's Fete be held? On what date and time will the Andrew's Fete be held? And if you're watching this morning, that'll be an easy answer. Question 2, name the 2 DJs performing at Andrew's
We had the flyer
Fete.
on screen, but just for clarity, for those of you who may have missed it, Fete is tomorrow, brunch is Sunday. All right, remember as well, you must be 18 or older to win, and be sure to comment your answer under the last pinned post on the St. Andrew Old Girls Association Instagram page at saoga.ja. Winners will be contacted via DM. Good luck, many more. Winners to come? I don't know. Many more events to happen, but there is more Sunrise happening right after this. Don't move on, yourself.
Pour it, splash it, shake it. However you choose to use it, you can be sure you're getting dairy, soy, and gluten-free, calcium-rich goodness that packs less calories than cow's milk. That's proven to lower blood sugar and cholesterol in the smooth, creamy, nutritious, original, vanilla, chocolate, and many more delicious flavors of Blue Diamond almond milk, as is the Blue Diamond Standard.
Need to replace or amend your exam certificate? The Overseas Examinations Commission can help. The local service charges $3,960 Jamaican dollars. Apply using our new service portal, OEC Online. With OEC Online, you can pay for our services from anywhere, right at your fingertips. Locate us at 6 Manhattan Road, Kingston 5, or 18 Queens Drive, Montego Bay, or call 876-618-3721, or visit our website at overseasexams.org.jm. The OEC, your trusted partner for certificate services.
J. Ray and Nephew Limited is celebrating 200 years with our Cheers to a Cooler Future promotion. We'll donate $10 from every bottle you purchase at your nearest bar, wholesale, or supermarket to raise $20 million to provide fans and AC units for community facilities across Jamaica. We invite all Jamaicans to join hands. 1 bottle equals 1 donation, which equals a cooler future for Jamaica. Cheers to 200 years of J. Ray. Cheers to more. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
It's a Schoolboy Football 2025 Round 1 kicks on Saturday, September 20 from St. Elizabeth Technical High School. The Big Derby takes the spotlight. St. Elizabeth Technical lock horns with longtime rivals Monroe College in a St. Elizabeth Derby. CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube bring you the fever pitch atmosphere at 3:30 p.m. Before that, BB Coke takes on Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m. in another St. Elizabeth Derby. See it happen live and exclusive on CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube. That's Stets versus Monroe College at 3:30 p.m. and BB Coke versus Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m.
Welcome back. Now, some people hear the word Pilates, which is pronounced
Pilates,
and immediately picture something bendy and intimidating, but Ab Lab Fitness is changing. They've been on a mission to make fitness and Pilates especially accessible for everybody joining us this morning to show us how our fitness instructors, Brittany McCullough and Lauren Lane.
Morning, ladies. How are you?
Morning.
For those who don't know, describe or explain what Pilates is. I'm going to throw that one to you, Brittany.
So, Pilates is a mind-body based form of exercise. It focuses on your core-based movement, which helps with your posture, strengthening all the muscles, flexibility, as we said before. So some people use it to rehab or build bone density, but here at AbLab, we use our core methodology for a full fitness regime that you'll feel first and see later.
Lauren, for those who are just like, wait a minute, I have no experience in this. Can I do it? Do I need to be an expert? IT wants to know if he can do it because he's never even heard the word Pilates before this morning. Can he come into the class, Lauren?
Absolutely. At AbLab, we believe that Pilates is for everyone. So different fitness levels, different age groups, and even men. Yes.
Oh,
you know my
why
favorite
do you say
thing.
Even men, is it gender specific?
No, because typically women do it. But my favorite thing to see is these athletes, these big, strong, bulky athletes, like NFL players or basketball players, and they go into a Pilates class or on a reformer, and they crumble because it truly is a different type of conditioning and strength. It's not the same as just lifting weights, correct? Walk me through that.
That's exactly it. So because we're core focused, you know, everything that you do, it helps you move better as an athlete with the core engagement. So, yeah.
We're seeing on screen there a gentleman who came into class as Uncle Tries. Uncle Holding Belly, you know, Brittany?
Yes.
Hey.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
All right. So what are we demonstrating or doing this morning?
Okay, well, yeah, so this one is a mat-based workout. We have a few props with us. So first, we're going to have us all sit.
Okay.
Right?
I can do that.
Starting, right? Okay, so we have with us a weight beside you. It doesn't look like a heavy weight, but it's pretty weighty there, right? So this is where we said you get a lot of strength training from this, even though it doesn't look like that, right? All right, so we're going to start holding this weight out in front, right? We're going to take a breath in. The hands go straight up to the ceiling. As we exhale, we're going to roll this weight down our body like you're scraping and do a big tuck, and then inhale, come back up. So this is where the breathing comes in. So we do a big exhale so that you scoop that belly in, belly button goes all the way in, and then we're coming back up. So you see for the men, you're building your arms here, right?
Yeah.
You feel that weight. Looks light, but it's not.
It's not
light. And we're exhaling with it, right? All right, so we're going to put that down. Right, so we feel that.
Yeah.
Imagine 10 to 20 reps of that,
Oh,
you know?
I don't want to imagine.
Exactly, okay. So now, we're going to grab our ball. It's going to place it in between the inner thighs here. We're going to lie down for a little bridging. All right, so from here, you're going to take a breath. We're going to lift those hips up. We're going to squeeze our ball. And let's squeeze it for 10, not 10. Let's just do like 5 here. But you can feel the engagement of pulling the abs in, squeezing the glutes, inner thighs. You work everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
So we're going to also extend our right leg. Let's give that and give a little squeeze. You feel all of that, right? And then we're trying to keep the hips up and level, right? Switch your legs. All of that there. Right, and we can come on down and rest. Not gonna kill you guys right now. Right.
Thank you. So save it for later, not right now.
All right, so we're also gonna do a nice classic one here, which is our 100, which gets everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're gonna bring those knees up over the hips. We're gonna extend our legs if we can. You're gonna keep your back down, okay? So pull the abs in here. Lift the head up, reach the arms out, and we're gonna pulse those arms. You're gonna breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2. One more round. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can rest. Normally for that we do like a full 100. It's called 100. We count for. Yeah, but give you guys a little taste. Can you give me another one, Lauren?
Side plank.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, I heard.
So we're gonna follow Lauren with this one now.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go on to our right side here on the forearm. We're gonna get our core nice and engaged, lifting up through the right side of the body here. So this is a beginner modification where we're gonna be on the right knee. We're gonna take this left arm up. From here, we're gonna curl the body in and down, taking our focus down towards the ground, and then open back up to the side. That's it. Once
Right.
again,
So you should
taking it
feel
down.
those obliques.
I absolutely feel it.
And to level this up, we're gonna go ahead and straighten our bottom leg. So we have both legs straight here.
Whoa.
That's it. Really squeeze and lift from that right side. Again, let's try a curl. So we're gonna curl down, keep that core tight, and open it up. And we can do this with weights. We can do this with a ball.
That's the show. That's so
it.
Okay, how do people sign up for this? What do they do?
Well, so we have a membership program, right, that you'll join, and then instead of buying per class, we have credits, right? So you buy a package of credits, and some classes are 1 credit, some are 2, some are 6. So it really gives you value, more options, you know, for the money rather than just buying 1 class. You can choose.
And then is there any online space where people can go on and say, okay, let me look at what's available, what the schedule is?
Yeah, you can check our Instagram or our website. We have our schedule and our booking platform all available there.
And what is your Instagram?
The Instagram is the Ab Lab.
Okay.
So gentlemen, all you who are worried about that middle section here, the core training, Pilates, no, absolutely. I liked it. I'm sure if I get a chance to do it again, I perhaps will do some more. And I'm sure the results will show in a little while, right?
I feel like we have to roll over and do the other side, or else we're only going to have one strong oblique. Not
one strong oblique, you're right. You're right.
Big thanks to Brittany and Lauren for passing through for this Feel Fit Friday. Coming up next, we're shifting from activewear to one-way wear with Styling It. Tea time with Diana.
Diana. All right, guys, next side. Let's go, girls. Come on.
Here we go.
All right, Itimos, let's go.
She's not wrong.
Right,
You're not wrong,
lift it
Andy.
up.
Pull those hips up. Reach the hand first, hold it up.
It's the Courts Home Event Sale from September 15 to 20 with up to 30% off. Get a Rest Tonic Comfort Care Pillow Top Queen mattress for $59,999. A 55-inch Samsung Smart TV for $75,999. Save up to $40,000 off fridges. Plus, shop today and pay us later on 6 to 48 months credit. The Courts Home Event Sale, September 15 to 20 with up to 30% off. Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
We know you're making every dollar work harder, choosing carefully, buying what you need, and making it stretch as far as you can. That's why Grace is giving shoppers discounts on over 20 of your favorite Grace products when you cash out at participating supermarkets. It's our way of helping you sweeten moments together, share more meals, and take care of the people you love. Make a good move with Holipa savings from Grace.
Everybody want to see a country right now.
One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio? We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Flawless, post up, flawless. All right, Sunrisers, it's time for a fashion check. And Diana's Lux has been serving up a blend of modest, sophisticated, and street style fashion that caters to every vibe. So from classy chic to edgy to bold, Diana's Lux has something for you. So this morning, we've got co-founder and director, Diana Pitter, and she's bringing a few looks to the Sunrise Runway. Good morning.
Good morning, Andy.
It's great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
It's also great to rock your outfit. Yeah. Rocking Diana's Lux. Yeah. Talk to me about what Diana's Lux is all about.
All right, so Diana Lux is a boutique that caters to typically everything, like a bit of streetwear, corporate, modesty, everything. So we have a little of everything for everyone. Mm-hmm. There's no specific niche. Mm-hmm. All right, so everything for everyone.
Yeah, but there is something that you're also really good at, which is a part of what we're doing this morning. We're doing a little tea time with Diana because you revamp teas. Tell me about that.
Yes, I do a little of revamping teas. So if it's a case where you want to make a purchase and you like, hey Diana, can you customize this t-shirt for me? Sure, I'll customize it. Just do it as to your liking.
To your liking. A little color action, a little not. But you literally somebody can bring in a tea that they own and you can say, I'll rejig this for you. Let's make it new again.
Right.
Awesome.
Definitely.
You brought some looks with you this morning. Can we get the first person coming on in? Sure. Let's see. Talk to me about what we're looking at here.
All right, so Jane is rocking her tees with some cargo jeans. She's looking definitely chic and cute. Love it. So this can be worn to multiple places. It's really a versatile piece. Versatile.
Yes. Love this feel. Love the look. Love the head to toe look.
Yes.
Yes for the boots. Hope they're a size 8. Great. Love that. Come on through. Oh, now this is for, tell me.
So this is for, you know, a party vibe. If you're going out to the club, it's also really a versatile piece that you can rock to multiple places.
Can we talk about the shoes?
The shoes, yes, this is also one of our bestseller.
Of course they are a bestseller.
It is.
They're beautiful.
Thank you.
So we're not just talking about outfits as in clothing, we're talking about head to toe.
Right. So we carry clothing, shoes, bags, accessories.
All right, come on through. Let's see what we have next. Okay, I see the versatility happening here.
Yes. A little of versatility.
And what do we have here? Tell us about this look.
All right, so this look can be rocked to a dinner, even for your birthday. It just depends on how you style it.
Really like that, and I love the idea of popping the black and white with the gold. So gold shoes, gold purse, gold necklace. So it elevates the look. You can dress it up or down depending on what you're doing.
Depending on the event.
And you mentioned more than once, I said it in the intro, you said it, you also have very modest looks as well.
Yes,
Talk to me about what we have here now.
All right, so Kim, this can be worn to a corporate event, even for brunch. It's also a versatile piece, can be worn here.
Love this. That's a beautiful color. Also perfect for what we're heading into the fall. I don't care what nobody say, I don't care if Jamaica warm right through. We're gonna dress for the seasons, right?
Right. Definitely,
so, fall
definitely.
colors.
Yes, definitely.
Also, you dressed Mrs. Kitty yesterday.
Yes.
Loved that dress.
Yes,
Let's have a little look on screen for Kadine's outfit yesterday.
Yes,
Talk me through
yes.
Kadine's outfit.
So this is also a versatile dress. Love the color detail, love the detail, love the color. It sits so well on her skin tone. Yeah, definitely a nice piece.
So people are watching now and they're saying, okay, I've never heard of this boutique before. I'm now curious, my interest is piqued. How do they find Diana's boutique, Diana's Looks?
All right, so Diana's Looks is located at shop number 6, that's 7 Eastwood Park Plaza. It's a plaza directly across from the JUTC bus center.
Okay. And then do you have an online presence as well?
Yes, the Instagram handle is Diana's Looks. WhatsApp is 504-7956.
So wait a minute now. Can I go on Diana's Looks on Instagram, find an outfit, screenshot and say, Diana, in your WhatsApp, girl, I love this, everything on medium.
Definitely. And also, Yendi, what I want to add, we also do private fitting. We know life gets busy, so we also will take the pieces to you and we do a little of styling and all of that. So that's also something I'd like to add to
So
that.
again, reach out on the WhatsApp line.
Right, definitely.
Tell me the number again.
504-7956.
All right, there you have it. That is Diana Pitta of Diana's Looks, bringing you something for brunch, something for the boardroom, something for the block party. Anything you need, your girl Diana has got you covered at Diana's Looks. So we head to another break, but there's more sunrise on the flip side, but you better take in these looks. Come on now. Look at these looks. Girls, you better serve. Here's your close-up. Yes. Work. Serve. Yes. I see you, sequins. Lovely. Jane, I need those boots.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio? We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
It's a Schoolboy Football 2025 Round 1 kicks on Saturday, September 20 from St. Elizabeth Technical High School. The big derby takes the spotlight. St. Elizabeth Technical lock horns with longtime rivals Monroe College in a St. Elizabeth derby. CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube bring you the fever pitch atmosphere at 3:30 p.m. Before that, BB Coke takes on Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m. in another St. Elizabeth derby. See it happen live and exclusive on CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube. That's Stets versus Monroe College at 3:30 p.m. and BB Coke versus Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m.
Join us this week on Tourism One-on-One as we speak to the winner of the first installment of the Tourism Enhancement Fund's groundbreaking Tourism Innovation Incubator Program, Dr. Dwayne Chambers.
everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
As sure as the sun will rise, you're going alright. As long as the moon will light you up, you're alright. If you know everything alright, you know you're going alright. Yeah, yeah. Wake in the morning and hear Rastafari. Put a bang bang whoa. Now in the middle of your stressing, don't forget the blessing. Alright. Keep positive.
Reggae music. Alright, Sunriser. This morning we are catching up with one of Jamaica's most versatile and forward-thinking voices, Roncos. It's kind of artist who can take reggae, soul, dance, all, and even the most experimental sounds and mash them into something that feels brand new, but still rooted.
And whether it's on, in the studio or on stage or even inside an art gallery, Roncos is all about building worlds with sound. And we're stepping into one of this morning, actually we're stepping into one of his worlds this morning that he's creating as he shares more about his latest single, Sure as the Sun, featuring Sean Paul. Roncos, good morning.
Yeah, they paid you to say all of that though.
No. Actually, no, we don't get paid to say any of that.
That's crazy.
This is all how we feel.
I give thanks. I give thanks. Morning.
First things first. Wagwan.
Everything is great. I'm up. I woke up this morning, so I'm a winner. I'm successful. I am grateful. I'm upful. Yo, when you wake up early for this.
Yes.
Are you a morning person or?
I'm a person. And I wake in the morning and sometimes in the evening. What can I say? But no, I love the morning. Some people wake up and don't consume in the morning and them thing. Like I wake up like I'll eat dinner in the morning. Like,
me too.
Yeah, that's kind of insane, by the way.
Yeah. But it's okay.
Yeah, it's alright. No judgment. We look and we don't judge. That's what them say.
Yeah, we listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, so.
But let's talk a little bit about not judging how you've described your music. You've described your music as ancient and futuristic at the same time. Break that down for me.
Well, first of all, someone wrote that. But I would describe it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I say? And so the reality is, you know this word called Sankofa?
Yes.
It's a West African Akan word. You want to explain it?
Sure, I would love to. It's the bird, the image of the bird looking back, and it's the idea that you have to know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going.
Yeah, to go back and get it.
Yes.
That's what the translation means in English. But so to go back and get it, that's what my entire spiel or my entire personality is. I love exploring, and the things that I love exploring is things that existed before me. But I can't explore the future, right? We can speculate the future, but it make more sense to explore the past because it's actual facts. It's actual data that we need to turn into information. The pyramids, jazz, the 1900s, even the bad side of history, slavery, all of them things there is like information. It's whether it's good or bad information is up to us. So my music is to be ancient and futuristic at the same time. Is to go back and get it and bring it into the future, right?
You know, the moon comes out every night.
Yeah.
But you never say as sure as the moon.
I did say as sure as the moon.
You say as sure as the sun?
I said as sure as the sun will rise, we'll be alright. As long as the moon stay light, we'll be alright. Because the reality is sometimes you don't see it, but it's still lit. You know what I say? It's just it's science. But it's
present.
Yeah.
It's present. You know what I mean? I asked that because that's the title of the new track. Talk to us about that track. What's the message that behind the track, inspiration for the track? How do you write? You listen to the rhythm first, or you write and then you find a rhythm for it?
Well, it happens in many different ways. You know, to say it happened one way would be deceitful and like a lie, right? So for the most part, me leave a lot of creativity to the natural way of things happen, like life and Jah and you know, the powers that be, the universe and all them things there. But like, we'd have to take action, because God don't give nothing just so. Like, if you not do the thing then God not gonna give nothing, right? Like, so me and my brother then went to link Sean, and thank God Sean is such a great youth. Like, he's like the greatest youth, and he's a Rasta youth too. Like, he might chant on the tune, as you can hear. So we were linking, and we actually was playing instruments and things, me, rhythm bass, and him, and news, and like Sean was playing keyboard, so like, you've probably never seen him do that, but he was, right? So the reality is, it came from a beautiful space, and we worked on it like 12 to 16 versions later, because I'm just like manic like that when it comes down to creativity. And my brethren them, Kalex, Michael, and Remus Exterminator, if you know Remus, Must Know, Original, and we all worked on it, and it turned into something beautiful, right? So
it's funny that you just mentioned 16 versions. It may have really been 25 versions. We listen and we don't judge, as we said before. But that is also, you're not just an artist who makes music. You actually make music. You're a producer who also makes music. You know? Let's talk about the dynamism that is involved in making music outside of now being the person on the mic. You've created music for others. You've created award-winning music for others. Talk to me a little bit about that aspect of Runckus.
Well, I'd like to ask you a question, both of you guys actually, because you've modeled before, right?
Yes.
So you've been in front of the camera. Have you been behind the camera?
I have not.
And, okay. Have you been? You're a comedian.
Executive producer.
Yes. So the reason why I say this is because when you're behind the scenes of a next thing and bringing it to life, you have to wear a different hat.
Oh, just kidding. I produce my own show. What's wrong with me? Come on.
I don't know. I never want to say it.
No, you're okay. Can
no, if you forget, you're
no. He's a girl can't take criticism.
But the question I would ask, though, I mean, which one you feel more pulled to do if you're forced to choose one? If you say, I know you like both, but if you choose,
because we're multifaceted.
First of all, I'm the son of determined is my father, one of the wickedest musicians in Jamaica ever say. John him soul. He transitioned earlier this year, and I grew up as a producer and engineer first. Right. So like when I was a teenager, I record Highway and like Sizzler, and they like, "You wake me up, yo, come out to your bed." Them time I have school tomorrow, right? And like, I go record like some legend who I called uncle. Like all of them was just uncle to me. So fast forward, producing and engineering might kind of be second nature to me. But like lyrics is really easy to find, to rhyme straight off of my mind. It design, it divine every time you sit down and it's like it really.
It's like a wordsmith.
No, like it's too easy, you know. But to make a tune, to make a hit, to make a tune that people will instantaneously love. That is hard to do. That is super hard because God give you all of these talents. It's like you can play 12 instruments, but you can't move nobody with one.
Right. You know, you said something a while ago, speaking of moving somebody. You briefly mentioned the loss of your dad. Let's talk a little bit about how, you know, as a creative even, something like grief, something like that type of loss, does it drive you? Does it influence you? Do you take a moment to pause and give thanks for what was, knowing what has been, but what you still need to be? Walk me through that.
Well, earlier I said that most things is neither good or bad, right? They're just neutral. So it's what you make out of it. So I could have choose for it to be a bad moment, which it was a bad moment, but you know, what happened after is dependent on me, right? And we lost Determined, we lost Danny English, we lost Coco T, we lost so much musicians this year, like consistently still, right? And it have to do with time, it have to do with age, it have to do with a lot of things. You know, my dad was young, so that made me really sad. Like that made me sad. You know, I do know that death is a part of life, but there's also like I have a tune called Life Over Death, mainly because like if you can't kill. Like nothing is destroyed. Energy is transferred from one form to another. So he's here, and he would want me to not continue.
Correct.
Right? Like think about it. Like if God forbid anyone want to drop flesh. You know, they want the child not to continue with the journey. No parent don't want that, right? Especially a parent who want the child build on the legacy. And my dad equipped me to build on the legacy. So if that's the reality, then I can't drop the button right now. You know, the reality is I have to look at myself and be like, yo, you need some time, go take some time. And I did. And then in the midst of taking time, I was like, okay, now you have to go do the thing.
Yeah, and you're doing the thing.
Well, give thanks. I'm trying to do the thing. Guess what? It's not a try, it's a do.
It's a do. You are doing the thing with the single. Actually, I don't think you just came to talk to us though, even though the conversation is very nice. I ain't going live. We're going to talk live. We can tell. But you're not just here to talk because you're here to music.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'll go play some music for you. If you don't like that kind of stuff.
You know what? Since you're forcing us, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yes, listen. If I was an MC right now introducing Runkus, it'll be like, you know, I like to go out there and introduce him like a big time show thing. I'll do that in a minute.
I think you should
But before I do that, I want to say big thanks to Runkus for joining us this morning in the studio.
CVM
And he's not leaving, as I said earlier. After the break, he's performing live right here on Sunrise, and you get to watch this free. You know how much it costs to watch? Listen, stick and stay.
Stick and stay, boss. Light you up, alright. If you know everything alright. You know you're going alright. Yeah, yeah. Wake in the morning and hear Rastafari. With a bang bang whoa.
It's a Schoolboy Football 2025 Round 1 kicks on Saturday, September 20 from St. Elizabeth Technical High School. The big derby takes the spotlight. St. Elizabeth Technical lock horns with longtime rivals Monroe College in a St. Elizabeth derby. CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube bring you the fever pitch atmosphere at 3:30 p.m. Before that, BB Coke takes on Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m. in another St. Elizabeth derby. See it happen live and exclusive on CVM TV, CVMTV.com and CVM TV on YouTube. That's Stets versus Monroe College at 3:30 p.m. and BB Coke versus Sydney Pagan STEM at 1 p.m.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
Join us this week on Tourism One-on-One as we speak to the winner of the first installment of the Tourism Enhancement Fund's groundbreaking Tourism Innovation Incubator Program, Dr. Dwayne Chambers.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I
it all begins.